we're back with another live. I don't know what number live this is. We've lost track. We don't count them. But yes, so welcome to our impromptu live. This has been brought on by a failure on my part, I suppose. Poor planning.
Make sure people can hear us first.
Oh yeah, can you hear me before I have to explain myself? While Gavin drags me over the coals. Can you hear me first?
Can we get some thumbs up if you can hear us, please?
Just quickly
before we yabber on, isn't it?
That's it. See, because I will get right into it, and everyone go, "Can't hear a word."
No,
so I'm hoping you can.
Yeah, loud and clear.
Oh, perfect. So yeah, basically, what's happened is, as you know, we went on our Norway cruise on Queen Anne, and I videoed absolutely tons of footage, loads and loads and loads of stuff. Don't worry, it's not been lost, nothing that drastic. But the episode that I'm currently making, episode 4, which is in Flam, has best part of 800 videos in it. To give you an idea of a normal episode, they're normally around about 200 to 300. 4, 5 is usually when they're a bit more hard work, but they get through. I can manage. But yeah, I may have misplanned this, and I've maybe released the videos too soon. I started the series maybe a week earlier than I should have. So yeah, 800 videos is basically the equivalent of 2 episodes, possibly 3. So when it lands, which it will do next week, I can confirm I've just literally finished exporting it. So the music's all done. We just need to voice it over and stuff and write a script for the voiceover. But when that lands, it's going to be probably about 3/4 of an hour long.
It's quite an epic one as well, isn't it?
A video. There's a lot going on in it. So I hope you can appreciate that when it actually lands on YouTube. But yes, first things first, I just want to apologise that there is no video tonight. So that's why we thought we'd grace you all with our presence.
We do a little live instead. Why not? And I think the last live we did was about a month ago, so it's a good time.
Probably due. Yeah, we've got loads of things going on. Loads of cruises coming up.
So let's have a look. See who's in the chat before we move on. So the first person in was Russell. Hello, good evening.
There's quite a few people.
Marza Shamai,
Gil and Sandra, Errol J, John Paul Nellist. Sorry if I mispronounced it. It's pushing past and he's scrolling.
Got Mark, Christine,
Tony,
Laura,
Annabelle. There's lots of people here tonight. I don't know.
Got another Luke in here.
Another Luke.
Tony. Yes, it's good to see you all, and thank you for making
Sean,
to come along.
And Molly, there's loads of people.
Yes, I think we could just
Given how, when did you put the thing up to say we were doing this?
Night.
Oh, last night. So literally within about 24 hours notice, then you could say. So thank you all for joining us. I hope you enjoy spending your Friday night with us.
Yes.
So what we got? We've got some questions.
So if you've got any questions, please pop them in the chat and make sure you put question first. And we'll anything cruise related. We'll talk a little bit about our next upcoming cruise, which is why I'm wearing this. And I think the other thing we've got to say is you might have noticed, because it's really done my head in with a little light thing on it. We've got one of these little cruise maps.
See, that's what he tried doing. See, when they was playing the intro, this is what he tried to do. I didn't realise. I did see playing around with it, and it collapsed on my back. And I was like, what is this thing doing down here? Last time I saw it, I'd put it all up. I'd set it level and all. It was all perfectly put downstairs. I was wondering why it was on the couch. So was this a shameless? What's this?
The shameless plug.
Plug. So what's this?
This is from the cruise.
So you might as well show people. If you're going to put it, you might as well show people. So basically, we were given this by
the cruisemaps.com,
and this particular cruise, because as you know, they do all these prints. Yes. You've seen everybody else doing it in the YouTubey world. I know Emma and all has had one of these. But this particular one, I don't know if I can get it in the camera. This is our honeymoon cruise back in 2016 on P&O's Britannia. So that actually maps the actual cruise, the actual course. So I thought that's quite interesting, which is why we've chose that one. That's
why we chose that
sentimental.
One. Yes.
Didn't just go for anything.
So they map any cruise or most cruises from around 2015 onwards using satellite data as actually where the ship went, which is actually quite cool, I think.
Yeah. So basically, if you have a sentimental cruise or a big special occasion, or it could have been your first cruise, or like us, a honeymoon cruise, you can use that. And I'm not. This isn't. We haven't got a script or anything. We don't have to say that. We're just scabbing on.
No, we actually quite like it.
We actually really like it. Yeah.
And I put a little link at the bottom here, and it's in the description as well. And if you use Cruise Monkeys, you get 10% off your order.
Well, that's handy to know.
That's good, isn't it? So let me hide that for you now.
What are you trying to hide?
I'm trying to hide this little scrolly thing.
Oh, okay.
I'm not very good at I'm too far away from the computer.
He's been put on the spot.
I have. Right, so let's go into the chat. So we did have some questions from our Patreon, so we'll go to that one first. So this was from Claire on Patreon. I'm going on Aurora in a couple of weeks for the first time. I was wondering if you've tried any specialty restaurants, and could you recommend any?
Well, we have tried all of the specialty on Aurora because Aurora doesn't have very many.
No.
She has enough, in my opinion, given the size of the ship. But yeah, so basically on Aurora you have the Glass House, you have Sindhu, and you have the Beach House. That's your only sort of special. Obviously, you've got your main dining rooms and your buffet and all that sort of thing. My favorite out of all of them, I'm gonna say the Beach House. I do like Sindhu. Sindhu's really good.
We never used to like the Beach House, but we've gone to really like it.
I mean, I do actually like the Glass. It's very difficult to choose, but I think lately there's something about the Beach House that's really doing it for me. I just love my lava rock, my salt, whatever you call it, the hot rock fry it yourself steak. I love that. I know I have to pay a small smidge extra for it, but I just love the Beach House.
The Glass House is ideal for those little plates when you come back from a port day, and it's about 3-4 o'clock, and you just want something light to eat with a glass of wine. And we find it perfect.
But you can have like a proper meal here with steaks and things, like a proper dinner. And the thing is, with the glasses, then you get to pair it with wines as well, which is always nice. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with any of them. They're all really, really good on Aurora. But I'd say my favorite has to be the Beach House, and it's the cheapest as well. Yes,
and the Beach House would be the cheapest. Yes. Well, unless you have just one plate in the Glass House, which could be cheaper.
Could be,
yeah. So no, we definitely recommend trying all of them if you're on there long enough. I know Aurora does a few short cruises as well.
Because we've done 2 short cruises on it within the last year, and we managed to squash them all in.
Let's go into the little chat and see what we've got going on here, shall we?
Okay.
So I can see some questions. Let's have a look. Where's our first question? I didn't see it. Here we go. Right. This is a very interesting one.
Oh, Morella. We do. Nothing planned yet. In fact, at the moment, I think we've got so many cruises coming up, and I've got so many videos to be made. I've still got a P&O Aurora series, which has got 14 episodes in that I'm making. Oh, I did start to make, then I've put that back on the shelf because we went on Queen Anne. So I've got that. So basically, we like to cruise a lot, but we're cruising too often to finish videos, and I'm gonna stop for a bit, and I want to catch up and get these videos out and then start again because I feel like I'm a bit snowed under here.
Long story short,
we do want to try Morella,
and we're hoping sometime next year to fit one in.
And we've been talking about what cruise lines we'd like to go with next year. Royal Caribbean will probably be one of them, I'm hoping. Princess will definitely be going on Princess because we've got £700 future cruise credit with them, so there is definitely a Princess cruise on the cards. I don't know, we may not get round to doing P&O next year. Never say never, but we might not be able to fit that in because we've done a lot of P&O, and we're trying to get these new different the videos and the experiences.
A lot of people say if we like P&O, we like Morella, so we're really interested in trying.
It'd be nice to draw a comparison between the two as well, because we get asked questions, how do they compare, quite often, don't we? So it'd be nice.
So another question. Did you notice much of a quality difference on Queen Anne between the Britannia and Britannia Club dining rooms? So we're only on the Britannia Club for the VIP press trip one night, and to be honest, not really any difference. We had a really good experience in Britannia. We had set dining for 8:30. Had really good waiting team.
Food was served in a timely manner, and it was hot, and it was consistently good. We actually, I got to say, we had no problems with any of the dining on board Queen Anne at all.
Some people have said possibly the anytime or freedom dining is still a bit dodgy. So if you're worried, go for set dining. That's what we did.
We did set, and we were fine. Yeah, I mean, we did have 1 or 2 little queues at the beginning of the cruise, but they were ironed out straight away, weren't they?
Getting on board was probably the longest queue we had.
Yeah, and then we had that first breakfast in the main dining room, the first sea day going up to Norway. We had it was about a 10-minute queue, but it cleared quick enough, and then everything was fine. That's the only time, really. Yeah, it was fine.
Louise saying hello from Newport. I wonder which Newport that is, because we've got one very close to us. Right,
did you do the spa on Virgin? If so, was it good and worth it? Pricing seems a tad strange. Oh God, I'm trying to remember now. I've slept lots.
So I think we paid on a sea day, from memory, it was about $59 for a sea day.
Yeah.
For a couple of hours.
Yeah.
On a port day, I think it was about $10 cheaper. It wasn't too bad. It was on the pricey side.
I was on the pricey side. I will say, out of all the hydrotherapy, thermally, spa-y areas I've been on, I do love Virgin, but I gotta say I was very underwhelmed by that because it doesn't have like a big hydrotherapy pool in the middle. You know, like a lot of like Iona, Britannia, Princess, they have this big bubble. I mean, don't get me wrong, Celebrity doesn't, does she?
No.
We went on and beyond. So, you know, it's not like it's the only one. But yeah, I was a bit disappointed. And the pool is actually freezing cold. It's like a cold plungy pool thing, isn't it? I mean, they do have like a hot tub in there, but it's just a normal hot tub. And they do have your saunas, your steam rooms. They have like this mud room, don't they? Which you can put the mud and all on, and that's free, the mud itself. I mean, it's a nice open area. It's quite spacious in there, but I don't know. Is it worth it? Would I do it again? Are we going to do it again?
I don't think we'll do it on this one, will we? Because
I don't think we will this time. We'll have to see, but I don't think we will.
It hasn't, because it hasn't got one of those big pools.
I like a big hot bubbly pool. I do like that
because it was worth trying once.
I tend to use those sort of things if I can. When I board a ship, say we're going to Norway and I know we're going up the North Sea for the first sea day and the last sea day, the weather can be a bit, you're not sure about it. So I always tend to book those kind of areas on those days because you're guaranteed to get some like nice, warm, sheltered pool time. That's how I see it. That's why we do it. But yeah.
So Simon is saying 6 weeks today. 6 weeks today. What's happening in 6 weeks today?
What is happening 6 weeks today?
Well, I hope it's 5 weeks today. I was thinking.
Is it 5 weeks today?
Yeah.
I'm losing track because drum roll, we have another one before.
Yeah. We will get on to our upcoming cruises shortly.
Yeah.
Question: what's your favourite cocktail? On what ship and why?
Very, very difficult, but I did quite like. I do like. I think a strawberry daiquiri or pina colada is always my go-to. I really do like the frozen the Badita on P&O now, which you can only get in the beach house. But I do really, really like that drink. I wish it was available throughout. Yeah. Other than that, it's tough because I do like Sandy and Fuego on Princess.
Sandy and Fuego on Princess and Good
and
Spirits.
Apple's Delight is another really nice one.
Princess has some really nice cocktails and Good Spirits.
Cunard had some really good cocktails as well. I mean, the Mary Pickford, I love that. That was nice. But I think I'm going to say my go-to whenever I'm on any sort of cruise ship, and it's always available, is strawberry daiquiri or pina colada for me. And if you can mix them and have Miami Vice, even better.
I am going to go for an espresso martini as my all-round.
I thought he was. What about your French 75? Or does that too?
No, okay. If I go on like all cruise ships, espresso martini, good safe bet.
Now you know.
Let's have a look. We got this one here.
What's this one? Oh, what did I have you been on? We've been on short cruises with MSC before. We've been to Portland with MSC before.
So you're doing a short.
Corks
one.
Island.
So that's going to be Virtuosa.
Yeah, it'd be like about a 4-nighter, I should imagine.
So we've done 4 short cruises on Virtuosa. We did the first one at the UK.
Yeah.
One in September 21,
which was 3 nights,
and then we did our group cruise last year,
2 back-to-backs,
and we did one before that. Back to back, basically.
Yeah.
We did 4.
Yeah, 4 on Virtuosa. Well, yeah, we've most of the time. I mean, the first cruise was very, unfair to judge any of it by because the capacity was so low because of the COVID restrictions. There was only 1,000 people on board, so everything was just exceptional. The service, the space. Obviously, the ship holds up to 5 now. I can't remember off the top of my head. Quite a big capacity, let's put it that way. So it's very, very busy, and MSC are very family orientated. They're heavily focused on family. So you will find it quite packed.
They are busy ships. A good value for money, though.
There's a lot going on. It's a very lively atmosphere, is what I would say, and value for money. Most of the time, you can't fault MSC. No. You really can't.
With regards to Cork and Portland, when we went to Portland, it was just after COVID lockdown, so we didn't bother getting off that port. And we've never been to Cork, unfortunately.
No, we'd like to. We've thought about it.
if you look at our channel, we have got videos from Virtuosa, but they are from 2021 because we didn't film anything last year.
We didn't film any on the group cruise because obviously we were investing all of our time and energy into the group.
Yeah.
And there was quite a lot of us on one. About 120, 130 people. I can't remember.
130 on that one.
I'm never sure.
I'd say after a recent experience on Queen Anne in the main dining room at least.
Yes. Well, you say main dining room. Queen Anne actually and it's in this vlog that you're going to get next week because I've been editing it. There was basically obviously the buffet isn't a buffet as you'd expect on Queen Anne if you don't know that. It's set up more like one of these more modern like Virgin. It's like a food hall, so you have a station for every sort of type of meal, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
And on Queen Anne they had this one counter just designated for cheese and meats. So basically like we have on a Saturday night. So they had all your, what was it, like serrano, prosciutto, ham,
that kind of
salami, that kind of thing. Cured meats, that's the one. And then you have the wide variety of cheeses. There were things like your sun-dried tomatoes, the ones they do in the oil. They had all those little things, olives and stuff. And it was all on this one counter. And it was very, very impressive. I was really chuffed with that. It was good.
So what are you saying? That they do good cheese?
They do bloody good.
You went off the tangent.
No. I'm saying they do a really good cheese, and they did do a really good one in the main dining room. It was really good actually as well, wasn't it? Big wedges of cheese. Yep. It was good, and they let you ample amount of crackers and everything. Yeah, it's good.
Sean is going back on Aurora for the third time. Great ship. Diane cannot wait. No, we love Aurora. We really do. Susan said, enjoying the videos. Thank you very much. Are you going to do Icon or Utopia? So we did have Icon booked on the Maiden, but cancelled it due to the £90 per person per day drinks package.
The drinks package is a big thing,
and everything else had like charges for like the ropes course or whatever it's called.
It's very nickel and diamond, as the Americans call it. And unfortunately, I mean, when we went on Anthem of the Seas, it was really quite good value for money. We had the holiday and all. What did we pay? It was probably about £1,000.
Yeah.
When you think, and we had our drinks, we had a balcony cabin, and that was for a week, and I thought it was really good value. It made it where we came off Royal Caribbean, we were absolutely blown away by it. We actually tried to book on, as you said, Icon of the Seas maiden voyage, but the drinks prices are at the moment ridiculous. We have got our eye on
dinings are very expensive.
Yeah, we haven't got our eye on any of the big ships because they're now primarily based in America. But we are looking at trying Independence of the Seas when she comes over, because it'd be nice to try that class of ship, because obviously we've just done Anthem, we've just done Quantum class. It'd be nice to mix it up a bit.
I'm glad you know your classes because I haven't got a clue.
I know. I really tell you what though, I really did enjoy Quantum class. I love that Solarium at the front was lush.
Anthem is probably one of our favourite ships.
Yeah, of all the ships, to be honest, up there.
Good evening, Dan. Good evening, Life in the Parks. Hope you're enjoying Elvis. This time, Disney Dream. Lovely.
I would love to go on Disney. I really would. I'd love to see all the Star Wars and stuff. But again, they're very expensive. Do you think they're expensive? Did you have adult-only sections before you say? He was looking at me then as it's a kid, so I was like, no, these adult-only sections go. But yeah, they are pricey, aren't they? Unfortunately.
So look at this one. Do you want to read that one out? Because
if you were to organise why is that so small? If you were to organise a crew for 5 couples as a taster, most cruise with colleagues, what would you suggest from Southampton? 2 or 3 nights on a budget. Okay, so I take it you're thinking of doing a 2 or 3 night cruise. Yeah, I'd say that's a good place to start for a taster. If you're worried about things like seasickness and stuff, if you're not worried about seasickness and stuff, I try and push it to maybe a 4 night.
4 or 5 nights.
If you do a 1 or 2 night cruise, they very often tend to be very party heavy because it's usually over a weekend and people try to do it just for a celebration, a birthday or stag or a hen do. So bear that in mind. The experience might be slightly different than a full-on cruise. Not that that's to be snuffed at because it does give you a good taster. So that is good. I would say, 3 or 4 nighter is where you want to be. A cruise line to do it with good value. And if you want it to represent cruising as a whole, what would you say?
I'm thinking P&O.
I was thinking P&O from Britain because it's got all your home comforts. It's very homely feel, reasonable value for money. It's got the classy side of the traditional, is what I'm trying to say. The traditional side of things, such as your formal nights, they do those. I think if you went with somebody like MSC, it's very good value for money, but it's not. I don't say it's not a true cruising experience, because it is.
It's a lot busier.
A lot busier. I think, yeah, just to try it, because you don't want to be too overwhelmed by everything going on. So I think, yeah, P&O, that's what I'm getting at. P&O, you'd have, it's very, yeah, it's more in tune with sea and cruising, traditional cruising, as opposed to MSC being, say, like a theme park. It depends
what you want out of it as well. Are you going on it for a party, or are you going on it for a relaxing cruise with friends?
Yeah.
Is a drinks package important to you, or is it not? Because
if a drinks package is important to you, you might want to look at your duration again, because I know P&O, it has to be minimum of 5 nights.
Exactly.
So not that would be a bad thing.
What I'd say is, and shameless plug again, drop us a message on Facebook, or drop us an email.
Yeah.
And the email is just in the corner of the screen there. And we can just give you some advice, and you don't have to book through us. We'll just give you some free advice.
It's a bit of a tough one. I mean, for us, when we first, let's put it this way, when we first tried cruising ever, our very first cruise was a 3-night cruise on P&O Aurora. And I think even looking back now, I don't ever regret that. And I think Aurora, even though she's the oldest ship in the P&O fleet, and loads of people have said this since, she's a lovely, nice little ship.
She's a good one to do a party
because she's small enough to get around. You feel connected to the sea. It's not too overwhelming. Yeah, it's traditional. You settle right in, and it's home from home. I think that sort of size, it is adult only though. So families and things are important. Yeah, maybe another ship, but as a rule, P&O. I'd say P&O.
Like we said, drop us a message on Facebook, and we'll discuss it there, and just find out what you want and stuff.
Yeah, what do people have different expectations of a cruise? Don't they? So it's hard.
Sign, love the vlogs, keep it up, thank you very much. Hope that's water, not gin.
Well,
of course it's water.
Of course it's water. Tonic water.
We're on a diet, pre-cruise diet.
We are actually. I'm not even kidding you. All this week, people, we've been doing the ketos. Well, what we think is keto, we've cut like nearly every single gram of carb right down, and we've been.
I'm sure people don't want to know about a diet.
I've lost 6 pounds. That's good. Before a cruise, like I was getting fat, I lost the weight, and now I'm going to put it all back on when I go on my cruise.
It doesn't help when people fat shame us saying we're fat in the comments on our videos.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I did need to take control. My clothes are getting a bit tight.
So if you're going to call me fat on YouTube, I'll just block you. So
who called you fat on YouTube? I haven't seen that.
Because I hid it and blocked it. That's why.
Oh, before I got to see it. What did they say then?
I said something about being fat, so I just hide user.
How rude!
They can be rude if they want. They're
rude. I would love to know what they look like.
Exactly. Right. Anyway, moving on. Deborah, will we be filming the group cruise?
Right. What I'm thinking of doing is, because obviously I'm trying to have to gauge what people want. I would like to maybe just video 1 or 2 little bits and pieces as a montage, so that when people go home, they can watch it on YouTube and they'll just see bits and pieces of the scenery. However, I will not be able to film it in the usual in-depth vlog style that I currently do, because honestly, the camera is going all the time and video every minute of every day.
And that wouldn't be fair on you.
And it would be no good for everybody, because it would be constantly filming, not engaging and talking to people. And it's about people on that cruise. So that's priority.
We're thinking 1 or maybe 2 videos as a highlight.
I'm aiming for, in my head, like a montage of, just, I'm not going to say montage of fun, but it's like just a bit of everything, just the ports, bits and pieces we do, a bit of scenery. I might do a little bit of time lapse off the balcony or something, just little things like that. But I'm not going to be filming it thoroughly, because obviously some people might not want to be filmed. So obviously I'm going to have to gauge who wants to, who doesn't mind, who's happy. It's going to be difficult, but we'll see. We'll figure out. But that I will.
But there will be a video, so we've got a forever memory of it.
Yeah,
which we haven't really got of Virtuoso, unfortunately.
No, because I wish I'd done one for Virtuoso, and that's the big thing I always take from it. I shake myself, because it would have been so nice, because there were so many people on that cruise, and we made so many memories and stuff. It would have been nice just to recap it, wouldn't it? But yes, I will make a video.
Ken and Lindsay, good evening.
Hello.
Hope you've recovered from your weekend with us last weekend. It was lovely to have you down.
They've probably been on those, what you call it, like electrolyte packs and stuff, and probably on IV of water, haven't they, since they've gone home?
There we go. Yeah, I thought you were on about that. So yes, it's 5 weeks today. We'll be on our group cruise.
Ooh, 5 weeks today. We will be sailing. Well, it's a Friday as well, isn't it? We will be sailing, people. We will be sailing. We'll be going down the river. We will be off. I will have the hand. We'll have the flag. Hopefully, it'll be bloody sunny.
We're hoping some good weather. So if you don't know, we've got a group cruise on the 13th of September. We're going to Norway. We've got a nice little smaller group than we had on Virtuosa, which is really nice. We're going to spend quality time with people.
Yeah.
We've got some excursions booked.
And obviously it's a longer cruise this time as well. So we
7
really
nights.
get a chance to see and speak to people. It'll be lovely. So we're really looking forward to it. We are planning events and things. We are going to do little meetups and we're going to do little bits and bobs. So that is coming. That's happening. Because we did start on our other little cruise monkeys, the group cruise, just start a little thing, and we're
getting there.
We're getting there. We're going to sort some stuff out.
So, and if you're not booked on this cruise, keep an eye out for the next one.
And if you are booked on the group cruise and you happen to be watching this and you're not in the Facebook group, go find it, look it out. You do need to put in your booking number.
Just drop us a message and we'll send you a link to it.
But make sure you go in there if you can, because we are giving out bits and pieces all the time. I think I'm going to go on there possibly now next week, and I'm going to go through all of our old vlogs and stuff, and I'm going to find all the ports that are relevant to our upcoming cruise, and I'm just going to put all those vlogs. I'm going to put them all in there so they're easy to find, because some people don't realize we went to Iceland and things like that. I know, not that we're going there on this cruise, but we went on Arcadia, and it was Iceland, Norway, and Ireland. And we did different things. But what we're saying is we did different things each time we visited a port, like we've done the low and skylift and things. So it'd be nice to just put them all the vlogs up, because we don't do it all the time, do we?
Honestly, if you're not sure if we've been on the cruise, just put in Cruise Monkeys and then the ship name or destination, like Norway. Norway, we've got loads of stuff on. So you'd have turned up a week late. That wouldn't have been good. We'd all be getting off. Let's have a look. Another second question. What's the pajama party like on Virgin? Do many wear pajamas? Thanks.
This is quite funny, really.
Yes.
Because
so when we did Virgin last year out of Barcelona, it was a very popular night. I didn't bother dressing up.
No, he was in a poodie, right? All the time we were packing. I'm not wearing no pajamas. You're not wearing. I said, I'm wearing a onesie. It's easy. I've got one. No, you're not wearing nothing. Whinge. Honestly. And when we got on it, as it happens, it's the first night of the Virgin cruise, and that seems to be pretty consistently. It was the first night of the cruise. So I went back to the room. We obviously was shirt and jeans, went out for my dinner, came back and got changed. Oh, you're not going out. Went to the top deck, didn't he? And everybody was dressed in pajamas, onesies, whatever. It's honestly, Virgin is a lot of fun. Wear what you want. Honestly, you could wear anything.
I didn't feel out of place not wearing pajamas.
You didn't feel that's the thing. You didn't feel, but you now this time. Oh, Mister, he's been doing.
I'm still trying to find some pajamas.
This is what this is about tonight. Gavin has been on our Amazon.
So just make sure we've answered your question. They're great parties. They start at 11 o'clock. So it's not an early party. It's up on deck unless it's raining. Then I think they bring it into the roundabout area, don't they?
Oh, do they?
I think so.
I was wondering. I was thinking, would they not bring it down into the manor or somewhere?
Could be, because they said they do the same on Scarlet Night as well. Scarlet Night's up on deck, and then if it's raining, they'll bring it inside.
Or is it the red room? Could be the red room actually, because that's the cool room with the cat and all that. I can't wait. I'm so excited.
That's why I've got this on. So
yes,
this is my Scarlet Night.
Have you said to the people that we're going on Virgin?
No, we haven't. We're going to do that.
So we're going on Virgin in 2 weeks' time. We're so excited. We booked it when we were on Valiant last year, and now we're going on Resilient, and we're going on the first cruise she's doing this year from the UK, from Portsmouth, which is new for us.
2 weeks today.
2 weeks today. Yeah, we just said that. But yes, so we're most excited. I can't show you this is for your Scarlet Night.
Yes.
I cannot show you what I'm wearing for my Scarlet Night because it's top secret. It's a surprise. So you'll have to make sure you watch.
Make sure you follow us on socials, and
you will see. I have a big surprise.
So that's it's a 4-night cruise to Amsterdam. We've got an overnight in Amsterdam, sea day, and then we're coming home.
Yeah,
it's nice, short and sweet.
I think no. I think I'll be honest. I'm getting older now. I hate to admit it, but I think more than 4 nights on a Virgin cruise, I think my liver would really seriously struggle. And I do get tired. Sleep, actually, it turns out it's quite important. You do need to sleep. Yeah. So I might have to take the odd nap because I've nearly killed myself with like sleep deprivation in the last couple of cruises.
Yeah, no, we will be. Well, so we'll be better on this cruise. We won't be better on this cruise because it's only 4 nights.
Yes.
And it was a bargain as well because the way Virgin's future cruise credit worked at the time.
Yeah.
If you booked a Sea Terrace, they gave you $600 on board spend. And at the time, there was also another $300, which gave us $900 on board spend.
Yeah.
And I think our Deep Blue extras give us an extra $100 each.
Yeah.
So $1,100 for a cruise that was $999.
And the bit I'm happy about is that there were in the terms of booking whatever to get the promotion you got, we had to have a sea terrace. So I've got my little hammock back, which I love the hammock. I mean, I know when I first saw them, I was like, geez, they must be so uncomfortable. Are they even safe? They're really comfortable, really safe. I've actually fallen asleep in them. It's fun.
Right,
I did see someone say
should we carry on the questions?
Yes, I digress.
Booked Britannia. Any booked on Britannia in September? Any top tips on excursions? So which cruise on Britannia? If it's the fjords, Stavanger, you've got Rodney, or you've got a hop on, hop off bus. Flam, the train, or you can do the Twizzies. They're amazing. That's what we did.
Twizzies were good.
That's what next week's video is.
However, I did also see one of those little tractor trains there, so I don't know where the hell that goes, but it'd be worth seeing.
Where else?
It depends where they're going. I mean,
Haggerson, we did the Viking Village.
That was quite good. I don't know what I'd do in Haggerson next. I'll probably do the hop on hop off bus. I'm just
reading off where we're going.
Where else? It could be Garanga. It could be Helsilt or Garanga.
Oh, to the fjords. So you're on our cruise basically.
So yeah. So where are we?
So we
doing Stavanger.
Stavanger.
Yeah.
Flam.
Yeah.
Haggersund.
No, we got Alden and Haggersund.
No, we haven't got Holden. We've got Haggersund and we've got Norfjorded.
Oh yeah,
which we've never been to.
Why do I keep thinking?
You keep saying Olden.
I keep saying Olden, Nordfjorded, and I know, because I've been watching the webcam, because I don't know if you know, there's actually a live webcam on YouTube for Nordfjorded, because it's got like this long thing. I don't know what it is, like a pier or something with a light on the end. So I've been watching that to see what the weather's like and what time it gets dark. It's nice to know these things. Yeah, funny.
Good evening, Holly from Porthcawl. Call.
Cowl.
Cowl. I don't know why. Well, that's not how you say cowl.
You can tell he's been on a diet all week. He wants cowl.
What was our first ever cruise? I'll let you answer this one, Luke.
Oh, we may have, we've said this. We were on P&O Aurora and we went on a 3-night cruise to Bruges back in October 2014, which we fell in love with cruising, didn't we? Yeah. Never looked back, really.
Russell is giving some advice around Cork.
What's this? Cork is great ship dick.
Docks.
Oh. Great ship dicks.
This is why you're not supposed to read out what
Sorry.
I thinking.
Okay. Cork is great ship dicks right by the Cove train station. Okay. So Cork docks. Yes. Okay. I'm not even drinking, really. I've literally just had 2 sips of that gin.
Simon Lead from Roos, New Cardiff.
Yeah.
What's your opinion of the drinks package regarding wine?
We're assuming P&O, is it?
P&O,
wine. Right, with wine, I think we established you're better off with the deluxe drinks package, because with the deluxe drinks package, you can get large glasses of wine.
Or smaller, but nicer wine.
Yeah, exactly, because the limit is higher, isn't it?
Yeah.
For us, we figured that out, yeah.
Cunard was good on the drinks package. We found that fine. Let's have a look. Oh, somebody's off on NCL Viva.
That'd be nice. I do like the look of that ship.
Good evening, Tom and Dom. Good to see you.
Hello. I do like the look of that ship with the little go-karts on the roof, on the top. That looks fun.
Ambassador. We have thought about it.
I can't.
But you can't bring yourself to
not just
the colours.
No, it's not. Well, I mean, thing is, though, I got to be fair. I say I can't stand the colours being purple and green. I think it makes me feel sick. But the combination just doesn't go. But there was a time when I said I felt red on Virgin was really oppressive, and someone may have even seen me say that, quoted me on it. But actually, when I went on Virgin, it was not that bad at all. I really liked it. I think it really worked. I liked the red in the end. They're very good value. I will say that. The only problem I find, it would be really good if they did more round trip cruises from Bristol. That would really sell it to me. What I find with Ambassador, they sort of tend to do cruises like might go Liverpool to like Portsmouth or Tilbury or wherever it goes. It never seems to go to and from the same place unless you go on a really long cruise. And I think with Ambassador, I would just like to dip my toe and maybe try a mini cruise. And I'd want it to be I don't really want to go over to Tilbury. No, it's a bit too far for us.
Bristol one day would be
Bristol would be really good. Yeah, if it was Bristol round trip, I would definitely do that. So I didn't see that bit there, and I just saw Ambassador. Yes, that's my take on it.
So a question from Holly around options for vegans. Iona has a vegan restaurant.
Yeah.
And
Avia as well, isn't she?
Sorry, Avia. Not Arvia's got Green and Co.
Green and Co.
What I'd say is for vegan cruising, follow Sana, Vegan Cruiser. She does a lot of cruises and has loads and loads of info. P&O, she'll have done. I think she did Carnival last year as well, Princess. So yeah, give Sana a follow, I would, and she'll have loads of information there. Who does the most gourmet burger, either specialty or inclusive?
Gourmet burger, oh god. Oh, the Prime Minister's quite good. That comes to mind straight away. That's Keel and Cow on Iona or Arvia. That's really, you've had that. That's like massive.
That's good.
We used to always rate MSC burgers, didn't we?
But they're not very gourmet.
They're not gourmet though. No.
I'd go for Keel and Cow.
Keel and Cow, yeah. So far, I would say. I mean, I'm not too sure about Royal Caribbean. Do they do gourmet burgers? It's hard.
Yes, Royal Caribbean has got Johnny Rockets.
Johnny Rockets, I knew that. Yeah,
and the included burgers and celebrity were quite good as well. From the grill, remember?
Isn't there salty dog on Prince as well? But I've never had.
We've never been on one.
That's the thing. I can't. We've been on Prince. We haven't been.
Never been on one, which has got salty dog.
Yeah, it's very hard. But off the top of my head, at the moment, I would say Keel and Cow.
Yes. James is asking if we can have a group bingo session. we might end up in bingo at some point.
No, we have done it before, but I don't know about group. It could get really what you call competitive, couldn't it?
We've got a lot of Welsh people in tonight. Paul from Neath. Arcadia was brilliant last week. Your view on Queen Victoria. I'm on board in November. So have a look at our Christmas vlogs from Victoria. We loved it, didn't we?
Absolutely love Queen. In fact, we're going on it this year as well.
Yes.
That's another one that's like going down the pipeline. Yeah, this is what I mean. So we got too carried away. What happens is we go on a cruise, we come back, we get so excited, we have to book something. And we've learned now to stop, take a breather and catch up. And that's where I am at in my life now. So yes, we have got Queen Victoria booked later on in the year as well. Not that cruise, but we have got.
If you actually, I think we know people who are on your cruise. If it's the November one, because I think it's a long one in November, isn't it? Or a short one?
There's a couple of short ones in there as well.
But no, it's really nice. And if you liked Arcadia, you like the other cruises.
I will say this: I know one of the shorter cruises in November. I can't remember which one it is. I'm sure it might be a 4-nighter. One of those in November is the first time Queen Anne and Queen Victoria ever meet up. We were hoping for some hornage and a bit of a horn battle in Southampton when Queen Mary and Queen Anne met, and there was nothing. Queen Mary just left. But it'd be nice if Queen Victoria does something. I'm hoping she will.
Keith is asking. Yes, so the vlog for Flam is the one that's coming out next.
That's the one that's took me so long to go through. It's the one that's got basically about 800 videos in.
So if you missed the start of the vlog, we covered that we've got Luke's got so many bits to get through.
Basically, this video is as big as two of the normal vlogs, so I'm a week behind. It's messed up.
The Twizzy excursion was amazing. I think it was, what did we work out?
I think we said it was about 140 quid, which we said was 70 quid each, which we said
2 hours in Twizzy,
2-hour excursion, and it was obviously very personalized. We could stop the Twizzy whenever we wanted to at any viewpoints. We went to the Staggerstein viewpoint.
Yes, the one that kind of goes over
with the infinity bit. We went to that. That was our excursion, and I thought that was really good value because to get that, and like I said, to be able to get all the footage, nobody's head was in the way. It was really good. You'll see.
What we'll say, it's 2 hours. So you can do that when you get off in the morning, and then you can do something else in the afternoon or the other way around. So it's good. We're doing the train next time, so we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, which we've already booked.
Yes. How do you book the group cruises? So keep an eye on our website, cruisemonkeys.com, and just make sure you follow us on socials. And when we announce our next group cruise, we'll put a link, and you'll be able to register your interest to book that way.
We haven't got another one coming. We've only got this one now in September. And then we'll plan another one. Yeah, we'll see how that all goes because we'll see how things work out.
You can only plan one at a time.
Yeah, trust me. We've got our own cruises as well in between and everything else that goes on.
But we have closed bookings for the current group cruise, which is going in 5 weeks' time. It's 5 weeks. Yeah, it's 5 weeks' time. I'm doubting myself. Is it 5 or 6?
It's 5. Yeah,
we have closed bookings to that one as we've started planning stuff and getting stuff ready. So. What do you like most about Iona?
I like the fact that I like a crow's nest is nice. I like the Keel and Cow is lovely. That was really, really nice. The Keys is convenient. It's nice. Iona.
Lots of entertainment going on around.
I do like the dome. The dome is really good. Do you like those little infinity pools on the promenade deck? I did manage to get in one of those last year on your birthday cruise. But yeah, I just love being at the Crow's Nest. And I love the fact that on a lot of these newer ships these days, certainly like the Princess ones, they haven't got that sort of forward-facing observation lounge. And I love the fact that Iona does have one, and it's really huge. It's nice and roomy, same as on Queen Anne as well. But that's one of my favourite spots.
One of the things about Iona that I think is that it has a lot of open deck space, like it's because it's got the wraparound promenade deck, and it's got quite a few areas up on the top deck, and it's got massive windows when you're in the atrium.
Yeah.
They have achieved that feeling of being at sea.
Yeah, you look out rather than forced to look in, because if you go on some ships, the focus seems to be looking inward, and it can be quite dark and dingy, like inny looking, whereas it's very out to the sea.
I think that's that's what they wanted, because that's why they put her in the fjords, and they have achieved that, to be fair to them. Kangaroos Cruising, what's your favourite gin? Hendrix is always a good one.
Yes. Sipsmith's nice. I do like Sipsmith.
Queen Anne gin?
Queen Anne gin, yeah. I do know the Cunard gins are quite good. And Maribel gin, we like that a lot as well. Especially when I own a Maribel gin's good.
Yeah, we like most gins. There's not much
We're not too fussy with the gins, really.
A lot of the time it's the tonic. There is one gin, I can't remember what it's called. It's on, I remember telling you to try it on Aurora. It is something silly, like a 47% gin, but it's really nice.
Oh, yeah, I can't remember what that is now. No, it's gone.
Oh, I'm getting more adventurous in my shirts.
I'm rubbing off on you.
Yeah. I've gone to quite like these ones.
You never used to. You used to go for standard check, and yeah.
I've got plenty of check shirts in there, haven't I?
Well, I bought you that orchid shirt, and I think that's really just took off for you, hasn't it? Which I did buy for myself.
we do love, the Crow's Nest.
Yeah, it's just really nice. I love that sort of drink. It's a lovely place.
Ali says has to be a daiquiri. That's obviously the favourite drinks. Oh, hang on. And right, this is an interesting one.
Hello, Chris McKees. If you had to pick between Sky Princess or Regal Princess, which is the best? Ooh, now that's quite tough because there are pros and cons. I like Regal Princess because she's got the proper, like the what you call it? Is it the sea walk? They actually go out. There's no infill, whereas Sky doesn't. Whereas
it's got a bigger Good Spirits because it's downstairs.
Yes, the Good Spirits is better. But then on Sky, regards like pools and stuff, I much prefer Sky's aft wake pool. I can't remember what it's called. The sun bar is there, and I much prefer her retreat pool. It's shallower, but it's a lot more usable space because they've now put cabins down either side. It's slightly more sheltered, whereas Regal is just like a big open. It can be quite breezy, and the pool's a lot deeper and colder.
You won't go wrong booking either, to be honest.
You won't go wrong booking either. I think I'm going to say, just ever so slightly, I'm going to say Sky. You?
Yes, just about.
Because it's very
the only
little,
thing I don't like about
little,
Sky is there's that area which they've put towards the medallion and stuff in the plaza. Was it on the middle level?
Oh right, yeah.
I think that's just a waste. We don't need loads of space about bracelets for your medallion and stuff. But obviously, that was because I think
what
Sky
we do
was
need,
the first one to come with medallions.
What we do need on Sky is a bigger Good Spirits bar.
Yeah, definitely.
But I haven't tried Catch by Rudy yet either, and I'd like to try that.
But yeah, you won't do bad booking either.
I'm new to your channel. Sorry.
I didn't.
Yes, I think it can be. Yeah, YouTube can be funny with the word virgin.
Okay, if it does block it, just put VV. We'll know what you mean.
We know what you mean. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think we've got that as a blocked word or anything. So
no, it won't be. Yes, it could be YouTube because of
Where are you from, boys?
I thought Pembrokeshire.
Okay, no, we're from Pembrokeshire. So the Newport, I'm originally from North Pembrokeshire, near Newport, Pembrokeshire, which is a different Newport than Newport, South Wales, and Newport.
Yeah, and there's also Newport on the Isle of Wight as well, isn't there? I think.
So yeah, sorry if I confused you by saying which Newport. Yeah, we're West Wales, so we currently live in Milford Haven. which is why we love cruising, because we're right by the sea now.
Yeah, and we see all these ships going past. Well, and mostly oil tankers, but we do get some cruise ships here now and again.
Do you count the days until your next cruise? Yes,
we do. But what I found is nowadays I seem to
stresses you out.
Yeah, it's usually when I go about a week or two come in. Like now, I'm starting to. It's like, oh god, I got to count.
We try not to count then until we're in cruise mode.
Honestly, I'm usually I'm too busy. I'm still in my head. I'm still on Queen Anne. I'm in Flam in my head because that's where I've been for the last 2 weeks.
You've been back to a zero.
I got a zero to go back to. Yeah,
that's gonna work well because our zero vlogs will probably come out in about a month. Or
they'll come out in time for here to return over there and do another season in the Canaries. So So
if you're booked on Azura for the Canary Islands, end of the year, start of next year, our vlogs will be perfect for that.
Yes.
What's this one? Thinking of the next cruise, what would you recommend? So hard to know.
I think it's a two-parter, is it? Is it so Pearson saying, especially in terms of shore visits? Yes.
Yeah, it's a difficult one. If you've got anything in mind, just drop us a message. Quite often people just talk to us on.
Well, if you're Facebook, on our Facebook group, we do have the Cruise Monkeys Facebook group. If we've not been to a place, other people will.
Yeah. So Cruise Monkeys, Bananas About Cruising. If you look in the links in the description, there's a link there to our Facebook group. Pop in there and ask some questions, and and we're always, like I said, we're always on Instagram, Facebook. Drop us messages, whatever. Sometimes it does get a bit busy, so it might take us a bit of time to get back to you, but we always try and get back to everybody. I've said that wrong now, haven't I? Everybody's have hundreds of messages. But if you can do lots of shore visits, Norway's a really good one. If you go down to the Med, you'd love a lot of sea days, wouldn't you?
Depends. If you do a fly cruise, you wouldn't, would you?
Was up at 5 this morning, booking my Resilient Lady restaurant for September. Will you be vlogging when you're on?
We probably will. Probably, we probably will. Yeah,
we'll be sharing a lot as well on Instagram.
There's a lot of people from YouTube and stuff on that Virgin cruise that we're on. So it's going to be very, very busy, very, very social. We'll probably try and
we can announce as well about September.
What's this now?
We're back on it.
What were we on now?
Virgin.
We were going back on it. Yeah, we're going back on for just afternoon all day for a visit as well. So what I'm going to do is, if I miss anything, I can go back and film it.
You're looking at me as anything.
I don't know what you're about. Honestly, I've got so much going on in my head, Gav. I can't concentrate, and I've been on a diet all week. I can't think properly. I just need carbs, and I haven't got any.
But yeah, the booking of restaurants, that's a bit of a pain, isn't it? Yeah. That's one thing I hate about cruising these days. You've got to book everything. But if you didn't get anything, or you didn't get the times you want, when you get on board, head straight to Razzle Dazzle. They do keep, I think, a third or half the bookings back, so you can make changes and stuff then. So don't worry if you didn't get what you wanted.
Yeah, that's where we'll be going, won't we? Because there was one we can get into. We can get into Gumbai, wasn't
it? So somebody here said they've been allocated an accessible cabin in September, but it's not one they need. What would you do?
Okay,
it's a difficult one because you could ring them up and ask them, because with accessible cabins, I'm guessing there's no demand for them, which is why you've been assigned one.
They're usually bigger rooms, in fairness. If they were struggling, like if somebody tried to book that room, would they get in contact or not? If they don't,
they'd probably just upgrade you if you've got auto upgrades switched on, and you'd be moved to a different room.
But I know if you do need, like you have a scooter or anything nowadays, especially with P&O, you have to say at time of booking that you require an accessible cabin, because they don't allow you to keep the scooters in the corridors and all anymore.
I know some people aren't too keen on them because they're more or less wet rooms and the doors are automatic, things like that. So I'd say maybe give them a ring. They might assign. I suppose it depends
if you booked guaranteed. Well, that's on them, really, isn't it?
But I know with accessible rooms, they are hard to come by. There are wait lists for them at times as well. So the fact you've been assigned one makes me think that there's no demand for it, which is why they're giving you one. So don't worry too much about taking it away from somebody who would have liked to have booked it, because chances are they've probably still got enough available. And when they get short, they might move you to another room. Have you sailed from Liverpool? Afraid not. We've only done Southampton in the UK.
We've seen like Queen Anne and all, and we've seen the Three Queens years ago going around the Mersey in Liverpool, but we've never actually been there ourselves. I've never sailed.
Oh, the Canaries on Queen Victoria. That'd be lovely. Well, hopefully our videos from Zura will be out, and it might give you some ideas.
So you'll have an idea of the ship because we've been on Queen Victoria. You'll see her all dressed for Christmas, and then hopefully you'll have an idea of the ports because we did the full 2-week back-to-back on Azura. So we did all of the Canaries ports basically.
Deborah asking about the group cruise. Are we all going to get together? Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
The planner is being planned, and will hopefully be.
That's probably that's already been written down. I think that one. Yeah.
So we're just waiting for that to get bits getting confirmed and stuff.
Yeah, because obviously we've got to factor in people need to go to muster. People want to go to the rooms. Got to see what time we board, what people board.
Keep an eye on the group.
Then we've got to do other things as well. We'll sort it. We'll sort it.
Put it in there.
You've gone
okay.
Back up to
no,
that.
and it's a bit more on that question. It's fine. We've done that one. I think we've covered the.
Okay. That's where Rudy was better, in my opinion, on Sky Princess than on Sun Princess. Oh, cool. Nice to know. Nice to know.
Love your vlogs. Thank you very much.
We've never tried catch, because when we were on Sky last, it was the Le Soulamer, wasn't it? The one. It was a French place.
That was quite nice.
It was quite nice. Yeah.
Thank you, Emma Herbert, for your lovely comment there as well.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that's nice.
I think we've kind of. I'm pretty sure we might have covered this one. Favorite drinks and cheese board. So I'm not sure if you asked the same question before or whether that was somebody else, but cheese board. I think we came to the decision.
I think we decided it was Cunard, especially Queen Anne on our last cruise.
And your go-to drink was?
It ended up being a pina colada or a strawberry daiquiri or a Miami Vice, because you can mix them half and half.
And mine's a espresso martini. Let's have a look. Okay. Hello, Susie.
Hello, Susie.
Unfortunately, we haven't done any NCL cruises.
Yeah.
But your auntie has. She used to do quite a lot of them, didn't she?
Yeah.
She quite liked them. Let's have a look. Oh, thank you very much. Supersonic. We always try and reply to messages and comments. It might take us time, but we always do try.
Jerry's Jerry's in the house. He's been in the pool. They've been on the liquid lunches and breakfasts. I've seen. Yeah, right. They're currently on holidays.
In training.
They're training their livers ready for the roof cruise.
Looking forward to seeing you again, Jerry.
Yes.
I hope you enjoy Spain as well.
Yeah, it's lovely and warm. I've seen some of his pictures and stuff on Facebook. I did quickly scroll through earlier on.
Here we go. No worries. That's why we're here, to answer the questions. So Honey gets looked after by various people.
Yeah,
she?
She's a little doggy hotel.
Yeah, she'll go to doggy hotel. Sometimes people will come here and home boarder here for us. Yeah. It just depends, really.
She doesn't go to a kennel, put it that way, because she's too spoiled.
Yeah,
she's too spoiled for that.
Yeah.
She likes a creature comforts. I don't know where she is at the moment. She did stick her head in and she's left. She huffed and she left. She's probably gone to her bed.
If you shout Honey and Biscuit, she might come.
If you've got a bit of paper, you could rustle a bit of packaging. She'll soon be here. Surprised she never came at the weird cheese.
Exactly. Have you sailed a celebrity recently? Well, it depends what's recent.
Recent as in...
Recent was last January.
It's nearly 18 months ago now. More than 18 months ago. Wow, where's the time gone?
So we did Celebrity Beyond out Miami.
Yeah, I did. I have seen, obviously, Apex. Apex is here, isn't she? And she's here again next year. And some
very reasonable things I've seen.
The short cruises aren't reasonable. I will say that. They're quite expensive. I'd say if you go on a longer one, like a week or so, they're a lot better value for money.
I've seen some things
I'd like to give it another go, but I'd like to try it from the UK. I think would be nice. Somewhere, I think that'd be nice. Well, we have done Celebrity. We're really impressed with the food on Celebrity with me, especially I can't remember what it's called, the steakhouse. Is it called the steakhouse? No, what's it called? The specialty steak. It costs like $60 on board, but having experienced what we have with Queen Anne, it was definitely a lot better value for money, and the food quality was phenomenal.
Question: only done P&O and would like. What would you recommend for a cruise further afield? MSC and Virgin seem a bit blingy for me.
That's fair enough.
MSC very blingy ships.
Princess, if you're going further afield. I'd say if you're thinking of somewhere, I mean, I don't know how further afield. If you're thinking of, well, Princess do cover Caribbean, Panama. They do Hawaii. They do Alaska. They do
everywhere.
everywhere. They've got a really large fleet of ships, and they're very similar to P&O.
Yeah.
They're just basically, in our opinion, they're sort of like the American version of P&O, aren't they? Would you say?
I always say you do pay more for them, but the quality and service is a bit better than P&O as well.
It's like if I could put a scale of them, you've got P&O, Princess, then Cunard from the UK in terms of service and stuff. But Princess, I would say definitely, I'd look at them, and they do offer exceptionally good drinks packages, which include your gratuities. They include your Wi-Fi as well, don't they? So yeah.
I've just noticed we're coming up to the last 5 minutes or so.
Ooh,
so if you've got any questions, I know. I can see we've still got questions as well, so we might go over a little bit.
Just quickly
but if you've got any questions, pop them in now, and we'll try and get them answered. And try not to keep you much longer than the hour. Right, Supersonic.
Do you have to be a patron? No.
No. So our group cruises, this one that we're going on, and the one from last year, we're open to everybody.
They're always open to everybody. We don't cut people off by being patron or anything like that.
If you want to join our Patreon, it's patreon.com/cruisemonkeys. Your support there is really appreciated, but we wouldn't make you join that to come on our group cruises, because we're quite small, to be honest, aren't we? We try and keep it as inclusive as we can. I'm just looking,
I found a space searching about RV.
Thank you. We loved our RV cruise.
We did like RV. That was so much fun. It was just you can tell by the way I boarded it. I was gone.
Oh no, we've never done the Transatlantic crossing.
No, but we would like to. I'm never sure. I've always told myself, if we do the Transatlantic, I want to do westbound Transatlantic, and I want to do it on Queen Marie too. I've always said that since the start. Now. I know, we've always said that. So that's why we've never thought or considered anything else. I've always thought if we do a Transatlantic, it's got to be that first. But as time has gone on, I'm seeing all these deals. It's exceptionally good value to go on a Transatlantic. I mean, I saw one the other day. I mean, if I could go on it, I would. Sun Princess from the UK to over when she goes over. That didn't include your flight, I don't think, but it was about £800. I thought it was quite good value. It might include your flight. I can't remember now. I see so many things, but I thought that was good value. I would have done that.
Do we want to say about Sun Princess while we're talking about it?
Sun Princess. We are going on Sun Princess, but we're going on for a one. It's like an afternoon and an early evening. It's what they call it, a sparkle party.
So the next month is going to be really busy.
Very busy for us.
So we've got the Virgin cruise in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Then we've got
the group cruise in 5 weeks.
Then straight after that, the same weekend, we've got come back off the group cruise because we're going to have to stay down that way.
Yeah, we're going to go on Sun Princess for a day.
And the morning after them,
we're back on Virgin for a day.
We go back on Virgin for a day, and then we come home. Yeah. And then we have another cruise then the end of the year.
So, yes, make sure you're following us on all our socials. All the links are in the description. Cruise Monkeys UK. Just search it, and you'll find us.
Yeah. Let's have a look. Celebrity Epics book for Alaska be good. Sorry, I'm seeing these things in the corner as I'm going.
That long time ago.
Long time ago. We weren't cruising at the time. No. It was long before. Well, about 3 or 4 years before cruising.
Yeah, 3 years before we went cruising. And the joys into dating that was. We have Celebrity Apex. Alaska would be amazing.
That's what I saw. Alaska, it'd be nice. That's what my brothers just said. Now, when we were on our Norway cruises, it always comes up. You should go to Alaska. Everyone always brings up. My brother is on his way back now from Norway, and I said to him, "Oh, will you be going back to Norway? Maybe try Iceland next time. Maybe even go further up, do like Land of the Midnight Sun or Northern Lights." I said, "Oh, I'm thinking I might go to Alaska next now after being here because that's what everybody's telling him to do." And I mean, I'm quite interested in it. It really, really does look impressive.
Yeah, you had a good cruise, and
he's enjoyed it. Good cruise, yeah.
He's enjoyed it. Tony saying, did Celebrity Silhouette last year? A lot of upselling and during the meals. We didn't get that on Beyond, thankfully.
No.
And ship was a bit dirty, filthy.
We'll go on Celebrity again. We were on Beyond, and Beyond was only a couple of months old. She was quite new.
6 months, I think, when we were on it.
Yeah.
Something else in Try Mirror also. Nice. Tony doing Transatlantic
Next May,
coming into.
eastbound. That'd be all right. I'd still do eastbound, be nice, because you get to fly over. What I'd like to do is always spend some time in New York. There,
I wish it was east.
East coming from New York, Southampton.
If anyone's wondering why I was looking up, like going like that for a weekend, I just might never eat trade a week.
God,
I've only had one glass of water as well.
Water.
We haven't. Are we considering the Britannia 10-year anniversary cruise in June 25? We haven't started 25 yet. We will be starting to look soon.
We're purposely holding off.
Yeah.
Purposely holding off.
Hop on quick. Oh, hi, Sam.
Hello.
Thank you.
What's this stuff? What do you do for work when you're not a cruise monkey? I do this. I am a cruise monkey now.
You're a full-time cruise monkey.
Yes, but you are not.
No. So, you do look after cruise monkeys. You do all the videos, and each video does take normally a week. This one's taking you 2 weeks.
2 weeks. This is the longest I've ever spent on an actual episode.
It is. I think we worked it out once. The videos do take around 30 hours to make.
Because I don't, mine are made, I make them myself. I don't use AI or anything like that. And I don't have mine set off to be edited. I know some people do. That's fine. It would be
big enough. You could afford to.
If I could afford it. No, but I like to still do it myself. It's still a part of it. It's part of me. It's how I do it. And I look at my videos and I see the progression over the years. I look at my first ones. I'm like, oh my God. But it's me. It's how I've evolved. How the channel's evolved. Yes, yeah. But yes, it's me. I'm full-time monkey.
I'm a local government worker.
Yeah.
So I'm an office
MI5,
worker.
isn't you?
Yeah. I wish it was that glamorous. No, just a general office job, I'm afraid. Yeah. I think that's all the questions answered.
Yes. Well, honestly, I can't believe how fast now it's gone. 1 minute we were just, it's just flown by. What has happened there?
You know, I don't think we were planning to do. Well, we weren't planning to do this live.
No, this was an impromptu live because the video hiccup.
Yeah.
But don't worry, the video will most certainly be out next week, and I'm hoping then I should be back on track. And either way, even if I'd have struggled to get it up tonight, it would have meant that I think next week's video is about 500. Still quite a big episode for Alden, but I'm thinking I might be able to catch up. Otherwise, one way or another is what I was saying. We would have been a week gap because I messed up. I got two thing at the beginning. And I released them. Maybe I should have waited a week before starting. But yes.
Oh, somebody says watch on like TV channel. Oh. Yes, Andrew. Somebody commented today saying that us not having the video tonight was like Coronation Street being cancelled.
Which is why we're here now. We are here.
So what I will say is make sure you're following us on Instagram and Facebook. Come and join the Facebook group. If there's any questions you've got, you can answer them there.
Yeah.
If you're interested in booking a cruise, drop us a message, and we've got some details down there as well on how to get in with the Cruise Monkeys team. Like I said, any questions, drop us a message, and we can answer them for you on there as well. We have got a lot planned in next month. As we've said, we've got the Virgin Resilient Lady cruise coming up to Amsterdam. We've got a group cruise in September. We've got a visit on Sun Princess in September, and we've got a visit on Resilient in September. Woo. So the next month will be very busy. If there's a break between videos again,
we'll do live.
We will do a live.
Fill you in
so we'll keep you.
And obviously you'll be putting pictures and things up on the thing. Oh, we haven't done our Friday.
We've done a Friday cheers, by the way.
Everybody. Cheers.
Cheers to the weekend.
Yay.
So I think we'll say thank you very much.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Have a great weekend, everyone.
Bye.